This video is solving two-step equations. I say it's number 2 because it's just the second one in my series for practicing. Okay, here's the first one. Pause the video, come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw my dotted line right here. I'm going to look and see, I'm trying to get x by itself. What's on the same side with the x is the minus 8. You should have added 8 to each side. I get 2x, these cancel, equals 24. 2 times x, the opposite times, is divide. I'm going to divide each side by 2. X equals 12, and I'm going to box my answer. Here's the next one. Pause the video and come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw my dotted line to balance out so I have my equal sign so I can keep it balanced. I need to get x by itself. This says positive 16 minus x equals 12. I need to move the 16. Since it's positive, I'm going to subtract 16 from each side. And I have, these cancel, I have negative x equals negative 4. This is a negative 1x. I'm going to divide each side by negative 1. A negative divided by negative is a positive. X equals 4. The next one. There's the next one. Pause the video. Come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw my dotted line. Even though the x is on the other side, I want to get x by itself. First thing I'm going to do is add or subtract, so what's on the same side? I have a minus 18, so I'm going to add 18 to each side. Ooh, there we go. 6 plus 18 is 24. That equals, oh, wrong color, here we go, 6x. Well, to get x by itself, it says 6 times x. The opposite of times is divide. So divide each side by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. That equals 1x. So you can either write like this, or x equals 4. The next one, pause the video, come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw the dotted line. I have 3x. I'm trying to get x by itself. You need to do addition and subtraction first. I've got the plus 3 right here. I'm going to subtract 3 from each side. 12 minus 3 is 9 equals 3x. Oops, there we go. 3 times x, the opposite of times is divide. I'm going to divide by 3 to each side. 9 divided by 3 is 3 equals x. So you can write it like this, or x equals 3. Next one, pause the video, come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw my dotted line. I'm trying to get x by itself right here. Well, I need to do addition and subtraction first, and there's the minus 14. So I'm going to add 14 to each side. And I get 21 equals, these cancel, 21x. 21 times x, the opposite of times is divide. I will divide each side by 21. 21 divided by 21 is 1 equals, I already canceled that out and it has x. Or you can write it as x equals 1. Either way is correct. The next one, pause the video, come back and see how you did. Draw my dotted line right here. Put my pencil on the x. I want to get this by myself, by itself. It says positive 8 minus x. I need to move the positive 8. The way I do that is by doing the opposite, so I subtract 8 from each side. 16 minus 8 is 8 equals, it makes 0, minus x. Do not forget that minus. Well, kind of minus an x or negative x, but don't leave that off because that's right here. Well, this is negative 1. I got to divide each side by negative 1. 8 divided by negative 1 is negative 8 equals x. because this is a negative divided by negative, which is a positive. Okay, 2 more. There we go. There's the next one. This next one, I'll draw my dotted line. It says 9 times x. The opposite of times is divide. So I'll divide each side by 9. You divide by the exact number that's right there. And now I have x equals 81 divided by 9 is 9. And there's the last problem. Pause the video, come back and see how you did. I'm going to draw my dotted line. My x is what I want to get by itself. It's a positive 7 minus x equals 23. Positive 7, move it to the other side. I'm going to subtract 7 from each side. These cancel. I get negative x equals 23 minus 7. What is that? That is 16, right? Yep, 16. Okay. Now it says negative x, or it's like a negative 1x. So I'm going to divide each side by negative 1. And a negative divided by negative is a positive. 16 divided by negative 1 is negative 16.